Hey guys, last time I talked about remembering things and how um, it could be easier for us to remember things. So today I'm going to talk about belief systems and how that is a key factor in remembering, memory, and even speed reading. We all have heroes, right? And imagine if a hero um, was in a situation where they're supposed to, save someone. So let's say there's a, burning house. Do you think at that point this hero would, say, "Oh man, that house is burning. It's gonna be too hot. I don't think that I could go in there and get that help anybody that's in there." Of course not. Like our ideas of heroes are people or superhumans that, go against what we normal people would probably not do, right? So they would go and charge into danger situations in order to help people out. And they do this because of their belief systems. They believe that it is their responsibility. They believe that they can do it, um, and they believe that they have the ability to actually perform what needs to be done in that moment. um, I'm going to tell you about this runner, Roger Bannister. And this is he broke the 4 minute mile in May 6th of 1954. So before this date, um, everybody had the belief that nobody could run a 4 minute mile. No one has ever come close. However, Roger Bannister had the belief that it can be broken, that this record can be broken, that he or maybe somebody else can actually run a 4 minute mile. And like I said, in May 6th of 1954, he finally was able to do that. And he did this because he had this limitless belief in himself. He didn't have any limiting beliefs that he can't do it. And after actually 6 months, uh, or 46 days actually, after 46 days after he broke um, this this 4 minute mile that Roger Bannister um, broke was actually broken again. Once Roger Bannister was able to free people from their limiting beliefs, they were able, or others were able, to also release themselves from the shackles of these beliefs, these false beliefs that it can't be done. And we actually take this for granted, that sometimes, because we see so much great feats in sports, or even any field that that we could think of, in science, in space, because we have achieved so many great feats. We were, we kind of take for granted the idea that people used to not be able to do that because they always had the belief that they can't, you know. And another story, in fact, was the Wright brothers. Even after the fact that they were able to to fly for the first time in North Carolina, when they got back home, they were actually not greeted with jubilance by their own fellow men or their own neighbors or their own townspeople. They they were greeted with much skepticism. They were saying things like, "Oh yeah, of course you were able to do that because you were in the Carolinas, and there's specific um, types of conditions there that would probably be able to you'd probably be able to fly. But they didn't fully believe them, and they were said, they were basically saying that it can't be recreated. But of course, that's not true. Today, flight is common. We fly. Pre-pandemic, we like most people fly. Every day. There's a lot of flights every day. But once this limiting belief has been broken, we are able to actually um, go out and break these records, break these ideas that we can't do things. um, Basically, the idea there is that when you are limiting yourself by the beliefs that is put upon by society, then it is hard for you or me or anybody to actually do the things that we want to do. And when it relates to memory and to speed reading, this is where belief systems come into place, because most of us believe um, falsely that we have bad memories, but in fact it's not really that. Like, it's not that we have bad memories, it's that we just have untrained memories. So once we train our memories with specific techniques, our brain is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it's not. It doesn't. You lose it basically. So you have to stop your limiting beliefs.